Rita Hayworth, whose real name was Margarita Cancino. So that's where I started, and I still play castanets. And I just love it. You know, it's an instrument, even though it does a lot of clicking and stuff. That's a percussive instrument, so I love playing them. But it's as though I've been dancing all my life. What I do now, somebody said to me, "You're still dancing, aren't you?" I said, "Of course not. I move." I said, "I move a lot, but I wouldn't call that dancing anymore."
Rita, I have to say, actually, maybe my favorite paragraph in the whole book is when you describe your grandfather, Justino.
Justino, oh.
That was a wonderful paragraph. Could you just say something that's a little bit off what we're talking about right now, but you paint a portrait which is so wonderful of this man, who, from his job and you know, the delicacy of his hands and everything.
Well, he was a wonderful looking man, actually. He was a very handsome man. He was dark. I'm the fairest one in my family. My mother was more fair. My grandmother was a Spaniard and as white as you are. So that's why I ended up being the fairest one in the family. But he was marvelous. He had this gorgeous coppery skin and white hair, the way Morgan Freeman has, you know, that wonderful head of hair, and a gleaming smile, and it gleamed because he had one gold tooth. And sometimes he would deliberately try to scare me because it amused him so, and he'd take out his teeth and go, "Mommy, mommy!" And he made cigars. That was an actual occupation then. He made cigars, and I could always smell the tobacco leaves on him, which it's a very different thing from tobacco. It was kind of attractive. It was an interesting smell. And the thing is that he was also apparently very political. I don't know what side he stood on because I was too young and I never found out. But all I know is that now and then people would come after him with guns. And we would hide him. We would hide him and they'd say, "Where's Justino?" I would say, "You know, I think he went to, he went to La Farmacia, the drugstore. I think you'll find him there." And he was hiding in the house. Very colorful. He was wonderful. He made things for me. I used to sail, make little boats in the creek in which we played. It was a wonderful creek with icy cold water, and that didn't seem to bother the kids, and big rocks that we used to jump off of into 1 foot of water. And he made little boats for me out of banana peels, and he would make little boats for me out of leaves, big leaves. And sometimes he would get a papaya and hollow it out, but he would save the little black seeds and put the little black seeds in there as though they were little sailors. I mean, he just did very sweet things. There's a little frog in Puerto Rico, only in Puerto Rico, who whistles. He's about as big as my thumb. He's tiny, tiny little creature. And he's called a coqui, C-O-Q-U-I, because they make this enormous sound, but it's loud. You know, like when guys go like this, that's how loud it is, but he's this big. And my little brother and I used to gather a whole bunch of them and make little coqui races, which was beautiful. They were tiny little things, and they jumped real high, and we would have the best time. You know, we didn't even need toys. Puerto Rico was our toy. All the plants, the rainforest, it's gorgeous.
Beautifully said. It was a paradise that you lost then, with your mom coming over.
Sure.
You said it was